Hello and welcome back to Mega Reacts. So today we're going to be watching Babylon 5 Season 2 Episode 16. Last episode, it was completely filmed as if it was part of a newscast. Amazing. What is the word? It subverted my expectations, but in a positive way. It was fantastic. It reminded me of Verhoeven's work in RoboCop or Starship Troopers, where you had the little newscast coming in, but it was a whole episode of that. So we got to see propaganda, we got to see the spinning of reality by different parties, we got to see an escalation in the Centauri and Narn war. It was fantastic. It completely elevated Babylon 5 in my eyes to another level, even though it was already, like, Babylon 5 was already like pretty high, but that just made it a little bit higher. My goodness, Babylon 5. You are closely approaching one of my, if not, you are already in my top 5 sci-fi shows. Maybe top 3. I think you're in top 3. Top 3 sci-fi shows. I don't even know what my top 3 are, but you're in there with that episode. Fantastic. Nothing really else to say, honestly, because the episode spoke for itself. And it didn't really... It is kind of hard to even say what we truly learned last episode in context of the show, because it was all through the lens of media and news and people's projected reality. So, like, what is even real? What really even happened? I don't even know. I just know what the media showed me. See how that works? I'm not even going to get started on my distrust of government and media and people. Well, people as a whole, not individual people. It's funny how that works, right? Like, I don't trust people as a whole, but I do trust individuals. Weird. Maybe not weird. Maybe I had too much coffee and I'm over-analyzing life and reality. I don't know, but you know what? That's what sci-fi does, man. It gets those brain juices flowing. Unlike anything else, sci-fi. Entertainment to stimulate your brain juice. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, that's enough of me rambling. Let's just get into this episode. But before we do, come on this journey with me. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Patreon link in the description below. This is Mega. Let's get into it. Ivanova, send out a station-wide message. Like, comment, share, subscribe on Mega Reacts videos. This is a code Ultra Blue Violet emergency.
Zach, what do we got?
Another 200 refugees in from Sector 29.
Oh, Narn refugees.
By the end of the day, the injured. They're filling up every bed in Med Lab. Now, if we
wow.
can just ship out some of the injured.
No can do. Captain's orders.
Why can't you at least talk to him?
That is the reality, though, isn't it? As much as you want to help people, there is a limit before it just breaks the system and no one gets helped. I have no answers for this reality of the universe.
Here, sit.
The most evil looks
Sit.
unassuming. He does not like you at all,
You don't
son.
like me, do you, Veer?
No.
I find this surprising. After all, my associates and I are doing everything we can to help your people reclaim their place in the galaxy. I should think you'd be grateful.
Is there a reason you sent for me?
What do you want?
Ooh.
I'd like to live just long enough to be there when they cut off your head and stick it on a pike, as a warning to the next 10 generations that some favors come with too high a price. I want to look up into your lifeless eyes and wave like this.
Look at you, my
You
man.
can go now.
Head on a pike.
Mr. Morden,
Hello.
Tell Franklin to have his people separate out the injured. Light cases get first aid only, then load them on the first ship out. Critical cases get taken to Med Lab on a priority basis.
And the dying?
Med Lab.
Earth Central will say this is a waste of resources.
I won't have people dying cold and alone on the docking bay floor.
Understood.
Yeah, that's
Icarus?
wrong.
The science vessel. Before she left, she sent me a whole breakdown of the mission.
Wonder if the Shadow killed his wife.
When they were supposed to come back.
Blew up the
I
ship.
heard about this when it happened.
I mean, she didn't know anybody else on board.
Whoa, wait a second.
The one guy's gonna be on board.
I know this guy. I've
The
seen him
evil
around.
dude.
It's impossible. He was on the
Can't-
Icarus when it exploded, same as Anna.
No, Captain. I know what I'm talking about.
There he is.
He's alive.
He is alive. Oh, this is gonna be good. Hello, this is Clint with Mega Reacts, here to talk to you a little bit about Movie Palette. Movie palettes consist of stripes of color carefully chosen by the artistic teams at the company. Every stripe represents the color of a particular scene in the movie. Each stripe is put in chronological order to complete the movie palette experience. To get more into the movie palette I chose, which is for the movie Mandy, as any of you who have seen the movie knows, it is a very colorful visual movie. And because of that, when I look at this movie palette, I can see every scene with just a splash of color. It brings back vividly to me my favorite moments. And with the holidays right around the corner, I cannot think of a better gift for both art fans and movie fans. Either or, both, doesn't really matter. Use the code MEGA15 to save 15% off, and you'll be doing myself and yourself a great favor.
Customs log shows he arrived here 2 days ago. Date of departure. He's still here.
Oh, let's go.
Find him.
Get him here.
Bring him here. I
Now.
don't care if you have to seal off the whole station. I want him found.
Yes, sir. We got you. Hands up.
When I was back on my feet, I sent a message to Earth Central. I guess they never received it.
You're a damned liar.
Yeah, he is.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Captain, but there's nothing I can do about that, so... If there's nothing else, I'd like to...
Sit your ass
Not
down.
leaving.
I'm
Watch
so
me.
fucking into this right now.
Earth Central thinks you're dead. Until I send them my report, you are still dead.
You don't
You've got
exist.
No rights. No legal recourse. No one to miss you if you
Yes.
don't turn up. If necessary, you will sit here for the next hour, the next day, the next week, the next month, the next year, the next 500 years.
Yeah.
But you will not leave here until I know the truth.
I haven't already said this, and I know I have. I was a Sinclair man. You know this. You know I love my man Sinclair. He made the show for me in season 1. Sheridan, dude. You're fucking badass. I like you. You might be passing Sinclair at this point. I never thought I'd say that. But after that scene, if you haven't passed him yet, you are equal. Sheridan, Sinclair, same level. My goodness. Babylon freaking 5, man.
You believe in God, Susan?
I believe that people shouldn't talk about this type of shit at work.
You know, when a patient starts to slip away, when he looks at you, and his eyes grab hold of you the way a drowning man grabs hold of anything to keep from sinking. I mean, afraid. So afraid. Just at the last, it's as if they look past you to something else, and the look on their face, it's like nothing you can describe. The moment that they look past you, you can't help but meet their gaze, and just for an instant, you see God reflected in their eyes. I've seen a lot of reflected gods today, Susan.
Holy shit.
And I'm wondering how we can keep believing in them when they've stopped believing in us.
We at the Ministry of Peace have created a system of our own. We call it the Night Watch, named after those brave citizens who stood vigil
Night's
in the dark
Watch.
against possible enemies. It's a completely volunteer organization Officially endorsed by Earth Dome, members receive 50 credits per week above and beyond their regular salaries for services rendered. Peace can be made or broken with a gun, a word, an idea, even a thought. Now, those who work against peace sow the seeds of discontent. They plant false stories, they undermine the public good. It's not because they are necessarily evil, it's because they don't know any better. They're rejected, they're unhappy, and they lash out in the only way they can.
This, I don't know. This rubs me the wrong way.
We must help protect society against
it's
own worst instincts. And by taking these bold steps, we will help to ensure a better future for everyone.
I mean, it sounds good, right?
I'm proud to be a part of it, and I hope you'll all join me in becoming part of the Night Watch.
I don't know. It seems sketchy. The armbands are a little weird.
Either it stops, or I resign. Effective immediately. What'll it be, Captain?
Damn, Garibaldi. I'll take your gun and badge. See you later. Alright, I'm pausing all over the place here. I think I'm okay with this because I know that dude is evil and works for the Shadow and is shady AF and is a bad person. I think that's why I'm okay with it. So I get where Garibaldi's coming from. Because usually, yes, I am completely against abuses of power by the government in any form. This is definitely an abuse of government power, holding someone without charge, without anything, just because you think they might know something. That is wrong. That is evil. I get Garibaldi here. I 100% get Garibaldi. 100%. I also get Sheridan. Like, he's pissed. Rightly so. But he is doing something that is wrong. Yes. But I know this dude is evil. Okay? That's why I think I'm so, like, good with what's going on. I love it. But I get where Garibaldi's coming from. 110%.
But I've told you we are extending diplomatic immunity to Mr. Morden, so please release him.
Diplomatic immunity only applies when the subject is charged with a crime. So far, Mr. Morden hasn't been charged. We're holding him in protective custody.
Protecting him from what?
Classified.
I haven't decided yet. Good day, Mr. Godo.
Captain, look, you're forcing me into a position where I'm going to have to report this, and I don't want to have to do that. Don't you understand?
I do understand, Commander. For 10 years, the only things that mattered to me were my wife and my career. When she died, she took the best part of me with her. Maybe she was killed by that man sitting in isolation right now. If you were in my position, would you let him go? If you had that doubt in your mind?
No.
Could you?
No way in hell. Completely understand where he's coming
Captain,
from.
But I can't oblige
Completely.
you on this.
Oh, the hell you
Cyclo
can't.
rules prohibit unauthorized scans in civil or criminal investigations.
You kidding me, Talia? After I covered for you with Bester, after I did all that, you're pulling this Psycor rule shit? You gotta be freaking kidding me, lady. You better put her in her place, man. You can't do it because of whatever. See the darkness. See the evil. Oh, Shadow. Oh!
I got her. Get him out of here.
I was trying to look at the camera. I looked way too far over.
Right?
We saw them.
It was
okay.
terrible. Like
perk of doing these. Let's roll that back. Okay. We're watching this one more time.
I got her. Get him out of here.
Like on a different plane of existence. Manipulating his body.
Are you sure you're all right?
His mind. Thanks a lot, Captain. Shady shit.
I'm sorry. I didn't think it.
Damn, she looks good in that skirt, though.
Captain, we have to speak with you about Mr. Morden. You must release him at once. This is the only way. And we will give you those answers.
Oh,
But
shit.
be warned. Once you know his secret, once you know what we have known for the last 3 years, you'll never sleep well again. Come, Captain.
Let's go.
The greatest nightmare of our time is waiting for you. Not all of the first ones have gone away. A few stayed behind, hidden or asleep, waiting for the day when they may be needed, when the shadows come again.
Shadows?
We have no other name for them. The shadows were old, when even the ancients were young.
Wow.
Battled one another over and over across 1,000,000 years. The last great war against the shadows was 10,000 years ago. It was the last time the ancients walked openly among us. But the shadows were only defeated, not destroyed. When they had finished, the first ones went away. All but one.
Is it? Is it?
That is why Kosh cannot leave his encounter suit.
Sheridan, learn.
Oh shit. The green light of knowledge.
The wife's ship, sent to investigate the ruins of an ancient race no one has ever heard of before.
The darkness it shall rise. Even eternal. Oh, there it is.
After what you just showed me, how can you ask me to let him go?
Because right now, they do not know how much we know. The last time, the shadows lost because they moved too quickly. Now they are being careful, gathering their forces slowly. If you push Morden, sooner or later, he will tell you what happened. Then he will be killed. And you will be killed. The shadows will move now, before we're ready for them. Comes a moment when each of us must pledge himself to something greater than himself. You told Jakar he had to decide between revenge and the good of his own people.
Yes.
Now you must make this same decision, Captain.
Oh, that's so
It will
good.
be the most important decision
Great writing.
of your life.
Great freaking writing. Take your own advice, dude.
I've seen newsreels of Churchill visiting the ruins a few days later. And you could just see it in his eyes. The knowledge of what he'd done. Dark. Haunted.
That's why I don't want those positions of power. I don't want to
All
have
these
to make
years
those
I've never been
choices.
able to get that image out of my head. Never alone, she said.
Never alone.
Can you adjust the monitor? Scan on different wavelengths, infrared, ultraviolet?
Yeah, I think so.
Do it!
You're gonna see like an alien predator view of the creatures. Oh,
Stop!
shit.
Cut him loose. Tell him it was all a mistake and he can go.
You're sure?
I let him go. But there is a price tag attached.
I want to see what you look like.
I want you to teach me how to fight them.
Oh,
How to beat
okay.
them.
That works too.
Because sooner or later I'm going to Zahadul. I'm going to stop them.
Yeah.
You will teach me?
Yes.
Nice. Nice. I'll be right back with you. That was Babylon 5, Season 2, Episode 16, Holy Poop on a Stick. Alright, holy smokes, that was an amazing episode. The shadows, the evil answers being thrown out, Sheridan just going off over the death of his wife, and she might be alive, and just the acting and the writing. Oh my God, the sci-fi writing in this episode, top tier, top notch. Perfect. This was a perfect episode. This was freaking amazing. I'm so excited right now, to be honest. Babylon 5 has just amped up. We are really, I believe, getting into it now. We now know who the enemy is, where they come from, who our allies are, kind of who our allies are. Things are coming together. Sheridan is going to learn how to fight them, how to destroy them, how to kill them. Even if he dies, he will go down fighting. He will take many of them with him. So good. Holy smokes. I have nothing else to say, to be honest. Nothing else to say. There's nothing else to say. Other than it was amazing. One of the best episodes of season 2, maybe of the entire series. Babylon 5, man. I love this show. I love this show. And hopefully you are enjoying my reactions. If you are, please continue to come on this journey with me. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Patreon link in the description below. This is Mega. Happy to be watching quality sci-fi and signing off.